Hey, Virginia, yay! Yay, Golden Milk, and yay, Virginia. I'm so happy you're here. Just getting things set up in the tech world on my end. I think I'm in all the places, but give me just a moment to make sure of it. And while you're in there, tell me, how's your Monday? Hopefully it's a good one. Mine has been a touch wild, which is typical. It's Monday, right? At least I don't have a tree in my bedroom anymore. So I see Virginia's here. I'm missing a couple other people. If you're here, pop in, say hi, tell me where you're at. And we will talk golden milk here in just a second. And if you've already made golden milk in your life, tell me about it. What was your experience? What did you put in there? Was it amazingly delicious? Would you do anything different? It's a lot of questions, I know. So I've got you here on Facebook and Instagram too. So living the dream, no trees in your bedroom, chilling in Michigan. Beer Goods, yay, you're here. That's so good. So I figured I love golden milk. That's funny. I was just going to say those exact words, Virginia. I absolutely love golden milk. It's so amazing and tasty and beneficial for you in a whole myriad of ways. I'm going to sip mine to get me in the golden milk talking mood, and then we can carry on from there if y'all are cool with that. They're kind of everywhere. Not on there. But you want me to get like the bags? Yeah. Thank you. I had made some golden milk ahead of time for Sarah and Tanya, two of my friends here that helped me get things done on the back end, and it's really tasty. I put some astragalus in it this time around and some ashwagandha, but I figured we'd talk about some of the health benefits of golden milk because there are so very many. It's going to be, well, one, it's delicious. So like there's so much healthy benefit in just taking in things that make you feel good and that taste good and that give you a sense of joy. You know what I mean? Oh, goodness. I thought I was live on Instagram and I'm not right now. So, ooh, I'm glad you started making it last winter. It'll be really fun to see what you put in it or learn about some of the things that are going into it. So, yeah. Golden milk is absolutely delicious, so why not put it in your body, right? And there's so many different health benefits through all of the herbs in the blend. It kind of rocks my world. But we'll go quickly over what golden milk can do for you and why it is so great. It can help support your brain function. Hillary, yay, I'm so glad you're here. It can ease inflammation if you're experiencing various types of body aches and pains, arthritic, or what have you. It can help to lower your blood sugar levels, which can be really beneficial. It's even nice if somebody's suffering from ulcers. It can help heal and repair that kind of damage internally. It'll improve liver function. And if I didn't say already, it can improve your brain function and your memory and help keep your overall cognition in tip-top shape. And it does this through the whole myriad of different herbs that are in the blend. So there's a lot going on inside of a golden milk. And I do have a basic recipe that I like to share, and maybe I'll share that with you first, and then we'll go over different benefits that each of these ingredients provide for you. So you can start with a homemade coconut milk. Or any coconut milk, or any dairy milk is just fine too. I just need to avoid dairy for my body and its optimal functionality. So I use coconut milk. I really love the amazing fats inside of coconut milk, and I make mine from scratch. So I get a raw dehydrated coconut in bulk, and I pour a little warm water over it, and then I blend it. I now invested in this thing called an almond cow that makes it makes making nut milks really, really simple and easy, and the cleanup is really easy. I used to make it with my Vitamix and then take like what's called a nut milk bag and pour all of the liquid and the nuts or what you may have inside of that bag and you squeeze it out. It gets to be quite a process. When you make as much as I do, it's even more of a process and hard to get the cleanup stuff done. So I now have an almond cow, which is really great. The frequency of drinking golden milk to get some of those benefits, I mean, some of them you're going to get with 1 cup of golden milk. If you want the long-term benefits, then drink it on the regular if that's what you need. It's really situationally dependent upon each individual, what your objectives and goals and hopes are with the golden milk. So back to the coconut and the coconut milk. I use coconut milk as my base. You can use the fat or some coconut oil, and you can take all the herbs we're about to talk about, and you can kind of blend them together, warm them up so that it's nice and fragrant, and you're smelling them everywhere. And then you can add your milk, or you can do all of the milk together and warm them all really nicely too. One reason I like coconut also is because it's got medium chain saturated fats, which are a lot better for you than many of the other fats out in our worlds today. And it helps the turmeric and other herbs to be more easily digested in your body. So that's really nice. A lot of people will use ghee as the base instead of a coconut oil or that coconut fat, which is a really, really nice thing to do. It's a clarified butter. So that can be really, really excellent if you like to take dairy into your body and your body likes it too. And then obviously one of the most prominent herbs in the blend of golden milk is turmeric. And turmeric is really nice because it can help ease pain and inflammation. I know it's heard about all over the place, and a lot of big fancy companies like to extract the curcumin, one of the little constituents within inside turmeric, and charge you exponential amounts of money just for a little pill of it. But really, you can get even more benefits just from taking in the food. Turmeric is a food. Using your food and your plants as medicine. It's such a great way to go. So turmeric also can really do a great job of supporting your tendons and ligaments and promote flexibility within the body. I really need my partner to be using some turmeric right now because he's got some major knee pain he's suffering from. It can also be used as a replacement for NSAIDs, so non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, ibuprofen, aspirin, those kinds of things, especially for those that are suffering from arthritic pain. It can help with those that have chronic pain and inflammation, like my partner from previous injuries. Hey, Katie Mae, I'm glad you love golden milk. I love it too. I bet you make some really epic golden milk also. So turmeric also promotes healthy liver function, and our liver does a big, big job of helping to detoxify our body. And what's great about turmeric is, no, it's not something to just jump on a cleanse or do a detox. Our body always is detoxifying and cleansing itself on a regular basis. It does this. That's the whole function of your liver, right? So you don't have to do a cleanse, but you can bring on great herbs like turmeric to help support and strengthen the liver, right? So the liver can do its job really well. What do I want to say about that? It's actually been shown to dramatically reduce levels of the enzyme ALT over a 12-week period of use, which that enzyme is associated with inflamed or injured liver cells. So that can be really helpful. I'll turn to my notes every once in a while. Sometimes I'll talk straight out of passion. Sometimes I'll be like, wait, I was on a mission. So this is my daughter, Anira. She likes to pop in and say hi on the videos, but not really say hi. She just likes to be in there, incognito-ish. Okay, baby, hi. I love you. Turmeric is also going to be really grateful for some digestive issues. So it can help with damaged gut, like if somebody's got peptic ulcers or something along those lines. Turmeric can be really, really helpful for that. Actually, there was a study of some people with peptic ulcers. One group of the study got turmeric on a regular basis for 12 weeks. The other group got a placebo. And at the end of 12 weeks, 76% of those that got the turmeric no longer had peptic ulcers, which is friggin' crazy. Talking a lot about turmeric, but it is a large part of the magic of golden milk. So that could be why. And it helps to maintain a healthy heart. It will help modulate inflammation, and it's been known to reduce the risk of heart attack and cardiovascular disease. So if that's not enough reason to take golden milk into your body, I don't know what is. But the cool thing is, not only is there turmeric, which isn't exactly the most delicious thing in the world, but there are other herbs and spices filled with all kinds of healthy benefits that are delicious, like ginger. I love ginger. It's nice in oh so spicy ways. It's really great for digestive health. It's a very great aromatic. So it's also gonna help alleviate gassiness, bloating, tummy upset, things like that. If after you eat, you just feel so stuck and bloated and kind of feeling, ginger can be a really great ally to have on board for that. There's actually been studies that have shown when you are taking in ginger on a regular basis that your stomach actually empties itself even faster than it would without the ginger. Hello, benefits. I love that. It's also a great friend for cold and flu. It can help stimulate the immune system. If you've got like a lot of mucosal action going on, you're coughy and stuffy, some ginger can be really nice to get that mucosal yuck moving throughout your body. It's going to be really, really warming if you are cold and chilly, or if you have cold fingers and toes all the time. Ginger could be an excellent friend to have on board right then. It's associated with helping alleviate nausea, whether it's due to motion sickness or pregnancy. And it also supports heart health. It helps to reduce fasting blood glucose levels and inhibit inflammation overall and improve cholesterol levels. So that's pretty cool for this super, super yummy drink. It's actually these unique individual herbs doing the trick, but I love talking about this stuff. If you come on, say hi, let me know you're here and watching, and hopefully you're learning something from it. And yeah, Hillary, crazy how big my kid is now, right? Anybody with parents is also thinking the exact same thing about their kids. Like, whoa, they always tell you it happens so fast. And you're like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then no, it really does happen so fast. So another ingredient that makes golden milk super, super yum is the cinnamon, and cinnamon is really great for overall heart health and circulatory issues. So it's really fantastic to increase glucose and insulin levels for diabetics, as well as helping to lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes. And it's yummy. It's also really nice if you have a fever going on, especially if you're really, really cold, yet you're clammy and kind of have the sweats, things like that. That's when you want to consider some cinnamon tea, maybe a little ginger and cinnamon together. If that's what you've got on hand, that's going to be great if you have a cold or flu or fever going on. Another great ingredient in golden milk that's pretty critical is the black pepper. And it's really great because it increases bioavailability. So it's going to increase the nutrient uptake of the other herbs and nutrients within the blend of whatever you're doing. This is true with your food as well, which is super freaking cool. There's a constituent in there called piperine. And piperine is known to increase the uptake of berberine-containing plants, which is fascinating. Berberine-containing plants, you want to think something like golden seal, golden thread. Out here in Oregon, we have Oregon grape and the root. Typically, a berberine containing plant is going to have a very, very yellow colored root. And they are very well known for being excellent in supporting liver health and function as well. Hey, neighbors over there, good to see you. So having that piperine to bring in all of that extra berberine containing goodness is going to also flow over to the health of your liver, which is really, really cool. It's great for also like if you're taking echinacea or anything like that. And it's been shown to increase the bioavailability or nutrient uptake of curcumin, that one fancy constituent of turmeric, by 2,000%. 2,000%. That's totally why when you're at a restaurant and you've gotten this beautiful, colorful salad with luscious greens on it, they say, do you want fresh cracked pepper? You say, heck yes, I do. I want all the nutrients in my plate and I want my body to absorb them so that I can live well, right? Yes. Yes to pepper. The piperine is also shown to increase uptake of CoQ10, beta carotene, selenium, vitamin B6, all kinds of fun things. It's a great circulatory stimulant, and it's actually known to increase the size of your blood vessels, which is then going to help transport more blood and nutrients throughout your entire body. All in little black pepper. You're definitely best off if you can get the full whole peppercorn and do the fresh cracked pepper. That's definitely the way to go. And your pepper is also going to bring more blood supply to your digestive system, which is then going to warm up the digestive system and get all the proper juices and secretions flowing right so that you can have overall healthy digestion. And it's also great if you're somebody who has that like stuck, sluggish kind of digestion. It helps kick that stuff right to the curb pretty well and can help if you're suffering from diarrhea. You can think about getting some black pepper on board. And then there's cloves. I love to put cloves into my golden milk because they're yummy and they're rich in this compound called eugenol. And there have been studies that have shown that eugenol can prevent toxicity from environmental pollutants. So if you've got harsh toxic cleansers or you're in a heavily industrial and polluted area, having eugenol on board through your cloves, using food and plants as medicine is a really, really great way to go. It also has been shown to, this constituent has been shown to prevent digestive tract cancers and inflammation in your joints. All from those cute little cloves that get stuck in your hams all the time. Really, really a sweet, sweet, sweet way to go. And then I love to put honey as a sweetener because all of those guys can get really, really spicy. You can do maple syrup if you're vegan or just don't like to use honey. That's totally fine too. I just love honey because I know it's rich in a lot of great vitamins and nutrients and minerals. It's got iron and manganese and riboflavin. It can give you some energy enhancing goodness too. And then it's also rich in antioxidants. It's got antibacterial properties. And it's just delicious, especially if you can get raw local honey from your nearest bee caretaker that has honey. That is absolutely the way to go. And then you can always add in whatever fun things you want. Like today, I put some star anise in our golden milk. I put some ashwagandha, which is a really fantastic adaptogenic herb. So it helps your body to adapt to various stressors in life. We did some astragalus too, just for its great immunomodulating properties. Astragalus is one of my absolute favorite friends when it comes to immune boosting and modulating properties. So those are some of the extras I tossed in there. Ooh, and I also tossed in cardamom. So the star anise and the cardamom also are going to be very warming, get the digestive juices flowing and the whole digestive system ready to warm up and do its job really well. I just noticed that my tongue is yellow on the screen. Because I've been sipping on my golden milk over here. So you can get creative with it. And I know I said in the beginning of this video that I was going to give you the recipe first and then talk about all the ingredients, but I got too happy talking about the ingredients. So I'll read out the recipe. If you want me to send you the recipe, shoot me a message. I can do that, no problem. Yeah. Ooh, Relationship Gardening says Penzi Spices, a BLM supporter, sells pepper, an incredible blend. You get fine ground so that you can have it. You can't handle the coarse. That's cool. I'm glad you have a source, especially with an ethical company. That's sweet. If you email me, I'll get you a printable recipe out. I see you there needing that. I can make that happen for sure. But I'll shout it out to you right now. So a very basic, simple, easy little recipe to do. 1 cup of milk of your choice. My choice is coconut milk. Jasmine, yay! You could do a cinnamon stick or a teaspoon of cinnamon. I like the stick because then you're not having to deal with the sludge. If you do cinnamon powder, oftentimes it can make things really, really sludgy in the bottom. The sludge is some good medicine too, so it's not like it's a horrible thing, but it's something to consider if you're anti-sludge in your beverage. And then you could do a chunk of fresh turmeric if you are so fortunate to have fresh turmeric readily available, or you could do about a half teaspoon of dried turmeric in there. And you can do 1 chunk of fresh ginger, and you don't need to peel it. You can thinly slice it so that it becomes more available throughout the mixture that much faster. At the end, well, actually, we'll talk about the coconut oil. So you can take all of those and you can warm them in a dish with coconut oil until it becomes really fragrant, and then add your milk. And then you can add about a 1/4 teaspoon of whole black peppercorns. You can do 2 to 3 cloves for the fun flavor and medicinal value those have to offer you. And then I like to do a dash of ground cinnamon once I've made everything. So then you're going to put in your milk. Whether you do the paste or not, you put in your milk. If I don't do the paste, I let things simmer for a really long time so that I can extract all those medicinal benefits. If I do the paste, then you don't have to let it sit for quite as long because you've already warmed it up and broken down those cell walls to get the medicine out of those plants. And then you can add your milk to it. It's really nice to blend it up so that all those delicious fats from the coconut oil or the ghee or the coconut milk fat can all come blended together with those epic spices and be really lovely and readily available inside your body. I'm scared. I'm going to try and show you the golden of my milk here. Oh, you can almost see it. I'm afraid to like dump golden milk on my computer. Can you see it in Instagram land? Kind of dark in here, so you probably can't, but I'm sure you've seen it. And if not, there was a beautiful picture on my stories about it. And the stuff is super tasty. So if you make golden milk, tell me what you put in yours. Do you do all the things I put in there? Do you do some of them? Because this is absolutely another space where you can get creative. I mean, it's yours. Get a basic recipe and have a blast with it. Put in more of what you like and less of what you don't like. If you've got some kind of issue going on, put more of the herbs that you know that support that. And if you don't, then don't. Have a good time with it. And the essentials are the turmeric. I really think cinnamon's essential. The ginger's essential. The fats and the milk of choice. You can be just fine with that. Maybe some black pepper too. And that would be just super, super basic. And if you guys have any questions on it, feel free to shoot me a message, write it in the comments. I am here for you. If you want a typed up, beautiful version of the recipe, let me know. I will gladly get that to you. Shoot me an email address or something like that. And just so you guys know, I've got a free workshop coming up where I won't be quite as distracted as I am today, but we're going to be talking about leaky gut and how you can use herbs to heal it. And I have a sign up. I can pop a link in there in the comments here soon. But I know that leaky gut is a big buzzword, and I wanted to talk about why it happens. So go into like what's really going on there. Bitter gut, you would simmer it for 10 to 20 minutes. You could definitely go longer if you wanted to. Oh, I could do a cooking class just on this where we make along at the same time. That would be super fun. I'm just starting to get cozy with this whole online teaching and class kind of thing. So I'm a total rookie, and I usually go at it like, oh my gosh, I got a class in 10 minutes. Let me start talking about things. So I guess I'd have to do a little more planning to do an actual cooking class. That would be super, super fun though. I would love, love, love to do that. I've been having a blast doing these classes. So hopefully you turn it up for a few more. Mondays are Medicine Makin Monday. So I will be here at 3 o'clock every Monday teaching you about something awesome in the realm of making herbal medicine so that you can live better and in turn take better care of our precious planet. Because that's why I do everything I do, because I love our earth. And I love you all too, but really it's the earth. So that's kind of my mission is to help people learn to use plants as medicine in a safe and effective fashion so that we can all do better to our beautiful planet. So anyways, as I was saying, I'm doing a workshop on leaky gut. What is it and how you can use herbs to help heal it? It is something that leads to all of the inflammation, the pain, skin issues, and so much more. And we're going to dive pretty deep into that in February. I will get you a link, and if you want to know more about it, and you can sign up for it, totally free. I'm also going to be doing a much more intensive 6-week-long course called Herbs for Optimal Gut Health, and that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to dive into the digestive system. We're going to actually look at how it works and all of its parts and functions. Virginia's going to be in that class with me, and I'm so excited you're there. It's going to be a really, really good one, and then you will have the option of joining me for another 6 weeks, where we will do a guided elimination re-challenge and really look into what things may be causing inflammation within your own unique body. I don't subscribe to the one diet for everybody is the way to live. There's a lot of investigative work that goes into figuring out what doesn't work well for you. So we're going to play in that game. So if you guys want to know more, let me know, and please keep showing up for these classes. Tomorrow we talk about ginger. Thursday we're talking about plantain, one of my favorite plants ever, and how it can help your gut. And that's all I can remember right now as far as what's coming up. So hopefully you learned a little bit. If you showed up late, Tamerlyn, I see you. I want to connect with you so badly. I think we have a lot to talk about. And yeah, if you guys want to learn more, tune in to those live classes. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep teaching. I'm going to keep sharing. And this cutie pie behind me is going to keep hugging me. And I'm so lucky for that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here, and I wish you an amazing day. Happy Monday. It's a good week. A lot of changes coming. Bye. Thank you. Oh, yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself so you can take care of each other. Bye.